Extra chatty, extra style, extra flow, trip for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm BD. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop JVB make it get slapped.
Along the shores of Lake Erie, the Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field.
Project, this ain't what you want.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
On the ground, it's Quinshawn Judkins. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Like.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, Cleveland.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
On the jump.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get that to Quinshawn Judkins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Browns 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Go! Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Judkins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That's the left side, hauled in by Legette. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ready.
Play to the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
Now. 60 by.
They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
That one to the sideline, and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Got it. Ready? 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready? Bronco 80.
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on fourth down.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to have the Browns first down. Quite a call there. 4th and inches. They go for it, and they gain 5.
I love this call on fourth down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Judkins is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Gun.
Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
11 empty. Chase. 11 empty.
He'll drop to throw. It'll be swung out wide to Spears. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Jack Campbell. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Ready?
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Hold the ready.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will finally run him down. It is a big play for the Browns. 35 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. It's 2nd down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be forced out of bounds. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
The 6-yard line.
Get it. 60 by 6.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Demetrius Knight in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready.
3rd and goal.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar Knight. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
This one caught at the 4.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
On one, ready?
Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are on the board. It's 10-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Okay, ready.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. Bronco 80.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Cleveland.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball into his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback, seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate. So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to rob, they kill a vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Whipping on it like I'm picking a pride. Hit the crib with a collide. But really ain't tripping, we can get it right through the,
On the jump. Ready. 18 cards.
Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got him. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
On the give, it's Judkins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
On the draw, the give to ETN. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Now a screen set up for ETN. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by Demetrius Knight. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. It is 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Here we go.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Here's a handoff to Spears, running left. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
35-yard line.
Get it. Steady.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
45-yard line.
Ready, break. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. It's his second touchdown of the year.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And I believe he was somehow able to get it back. He was. And after just giving up a touchdown, they are lucky they didn't turn this into another one. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
It's just set. Behind. Right 80.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this one will actually go out of bounds, so no recovery, and that's how we will conclude the first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go, here we go.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Gun.
Burrow here on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bengals are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my
Ready up.
On what I love.
Ready.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. Finding room across midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And you'll get about a 6 there, setting up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here we go.
Now a handoff, ETN, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's a Browns first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Now this time they'll look to throw. A short one taken by Hawkinson. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Ready. Go.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in the...
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cleveland. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. On for the extra point is Boswell. He knocks it through. And the Browns go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Bengals 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He's got Frymuth open on the left side. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 26-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. Burrow. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Browns have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Browns will extend this third quarter lead.
Bengals 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Burrow to throw. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. It looked like one of the Bengals was in there and able to cover it up. Cincinnati holds on to the ball. And now we'll get a stoppage, and that is Joe Burrow, who's in some real discomfort down there. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Looking middle. He'll get it complete to McConkey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Bengals first down.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They go play action for Burrow. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he will get into the end zone. Pat Freiermuth, touchdown Bengals. On is McPherson for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bengals are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson. to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the luxury, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette, the LA yelling.
Hold it ready. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Here we go. Let go.
Up the middle goes Judkins here.
On the pickup in 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That one is caught by Mooney. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
And a yard.
Tag.
They try and run for the first with Judkins. It looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4-down territory, but that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
Escaping to his left. Oh, he's trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that will lead to a 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. In trouble, and down he goes.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up second and 2.
Let's go now. Ready, ready?
A run with Judkins. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. On to the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Bengals 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Matt McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the left side. Caught by Chase. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot as a gain of 18.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Bengals.
They'll look to throw yet again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Back to the air one more time. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 14.
They'll look to throw again. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and It's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
Back to the air once more on second down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's another Bengals first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bengals first down.
That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
13 yards. First down.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. That's going to be caught, and he's into the end zone. Pat Freiermuth, touchdown Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Bengals 28.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
Here's Judkins. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Again, it's Judkins. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Gotta be lying. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
Ready? 70 Timber.
On the ground, here's ETN. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Cleveland.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
A run, and here comes Judkins. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
70. Ready?
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down.
19 tight. 19. Bronco 80.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. This is 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is hard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete.